Welcome back, everybody, to another episode, or another session, I should say, of Earthdawn with the RPG Squad, the usual Brendar, Hussman, and Dakota here. So, I don't remember what happened last time.
So too, that's actually accurate.
We killed more crack bills. I know that.
All right.
One,
We did that on the farm.
we're gonna make a lot of chicken gumbo. That's for sure.
A lot of chicken gumbo. We got some things for it. What else?
You got
did we
knocked the
do?
fuck out.
Yeah,
Fuck out of there.
kick the shit out of various people, including myself.
No, I meant like the orc lady.
Oh yeah,
What about the orc lady?
The one you were trying to hit on that
Kasha-
knocked you out.
Yeah.
Like-
Why don't they got some sweet snoo
Oh
action?
yeah, that's right. That happened. That was good times. Good times.
I remember
I
that.
found a snoo picture for her as well.
Oh god.
We bought a last chance salve. We finally made Gregory happy, and
I like how you always pin it on me as if it's not going to help you guys.
I don't know. You haven't gotten a better sword or bow and arrow yet. He's still miffed about
Yes.
that.
Yeah, you got to increase your damage output by 1 step. God damn it!
do it now. You son of a
One more
bitch.
point of damage is going to matter.
No, so but we did. We got bought a last chance sell from Maxine, lovely old human lady. We did some recon, and this is where we ran into the orc environmentalist. Kaja found their nest. Wyland found the grass apparently. And then we I have a note here. We presented the parts. What is that? Gregory did not like them.
I
He
didn't
gave
like
them back
that.
to me. You gave something back to me?
Pants.
Oh, yeah,
the
those
pants.
Pants.
Terrible
The
goddamn
pants. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
how could I have forgotten the pants?
the peppermint pants.
That are
I gave you the red and white striped pants.
Grigori's magical dance pants. Yes.
Yes, yes.
If I
And
had an illusion stuff would have just an elemental stuff probably would have just burned them.
I presented them to you, making an epically high entertainer role. So they were presented with this amazing flash and pomp and circumstance, and then you basically
Performance was far better than the pants themselves.
you gave one of those courtesy smiles, and then you changed your pants the following day, and then
I had
Wyland
to.
spent the rest of the day sulking.
Yeah, but it's hard
So,
to
yeah.
tell the difference between that and his regular day. So
Yeah. And I think that's is that where we left off?
and then
Oh, we toured a
Rick
museum and we
told
found
off
some
Wyland for
statues.
blurting out stuff about horrors just to anybody we met.
All right.
Yes.
The old man. God.
We got a stuffed lion toy and a silver locket, and in there was an image of the wife and child.
Of Rex, I think it was.
I don't know if it was. Well, we went to Narna's house. No, this is this was
Narna's
Narna's
wife.
house, and we got so it was Narna's wife and child. That was the emotional bonding item that we got that was going to help us
Oh
think-
yeah.
get him out of there.
Yeah.
I just spent some time taking some notes because we were in a super sweet library. Got some more info on the previous Ebony ones. We toured a museum. We found some lovely statues, and that's about where we left off, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and I was thinking too. There's actually a secret society in the setting that might be perfect for some of these people to be a member of, who are basically a anti-horror secret group.
Not like everybody though.
Well, no, these are like especially dedicated ones that get extra powers for it, but they're
The horror stalker people.
no, that's the discipline. These guys are called I think they're called the Light Bearers or something like that.
Oh yeah, I've
Alright.
heard that term.
They're a secret society because they don't want everybody to know who they are and where they are, so that the people corrupted by the horrors can't just come kill them in the night.
Makes sense.
They're kind of like the. I think a lot of them probably are horror stalkers, but not all of them. But they get
Sure.
a unique talent that gives them various powers against horrors and stuff. But I figured at least the guy who's caretaking the abandoned house with the horror in the bottom of it, he might potentially be affiliated with something like that.
Super,
not.
a lot
That's
more
fair.
than I actually
That's-
put work into.
That's a fair guess, though.
Just,
Yeah.
Just dropping a lore tidbit for you if you want to use it later.
All right. Yeah, I have notes about that from the interview with Josh.
Yeah, there's a.
Which is live now, by the way.
It's been live for a while.
It's been live for a
thought you
long
just-
time.
Well,
Mine.
Your two guys' part.
No.
Grandar's and Dakota's.
With not Chad, with Josh, the guy who is working on the fourth edition.
Chad.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant. I'm sorry. I thought you meant ours with Chad.
No, ours with Chad. Yeah, by the time this goes up, is already live.
Yeah,
so-
sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of the Josh one. Yeah.
wanna hear-
Yours with Chad is out now. Okay.
Yeah. Which,
Yes,
if
just
you
came
haven't
out,
checked it out, there will be a link down
I'll
below.
have to go
And
listen to it because I didn't listen to the last episode they put out because it was the one I was in. It's like, well, I was there.
yeah, which is fun to have that conversation. See the conversation of there's usually 5 points, and a couple of them are supposed to be serious or good talking points, and we had none. There, Chris.
Nope. Not a one. Not a one.
I'll enjoy listening to a good rambly episode then.
Pretty much, yes. We
Yep.
discussed the nuances of monkey fishing.
Yeah, basically.
Is that okay? The Wineland style monkey fishing or fishing for fish using a monkey?
Wyland.
The former.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
That's what you do. You go in an airship, you fly it real low, you put a monkey on the end of a fishing line, and you
With a
lower
net.
it. You lower it down. No net. It's just a fishing line. Monkey's tied to the bottom of it by the tail. You lower it down so that it can like paw at the water and grab fish.
Oh, I thought you were doing this over a jungle, and it was like if you feel a tug, you just pull up and you get a tiger.
No, that's what I was saying. It's fishing for fish using a monkey.
Ah,
Nice.
okay.
Find somebody who
feel
doesn't
the tug,
understand the
it's usually
rules and
time
is
to go to
dropping
your own
gorillas.
We did the jungle fishing first to get the monkey.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
It's
But-
net to monkey to fish.
Yeah. It's the circle of life.
It's
Oh,
net, tug,
hey.
monkey, fish.
God damn. So, what do you guys want to do? You still got like a day to kill between when Rex Ray should have all the info for you guys, and
Didn't we have another side job we were looking at doing that I don't remember what it was?
Oh, we did.
That was the
both of
crack
them,
bill.
man.
you did both
we
of
did-
them.
we
Yeah.
did.
Oh, that was the crack bill. Yeah, that's right. Because the first one was the blood flies in the boat. Well, why don't we go
Find
back
more
to the
work.
job board then again and see if there's something we can do for a day? Because honestly, we need more money.
I want to try and pick up another language, actually. I'd like to be able to use my speak language talent.
What languages don't you have? You know.
Got to increase that, eh?
Well, I had increased it from before. I just haven't picked up my third language yet. The only ones I've got so far really are Orc and Human, as far as what I've learned. So I'd like to try and pick up either Windling or Obsidian, or Troll for that matter, if I could.
Okay. Well, you can see there's plenty of like bars and stuff where you can find places where these people are just chilling and talking in their native tongues. So if you want to, you can, since it is getting a bit later in the day, coming back in town, selling the giant chicken, meeting with the museum and talking about Narnis and his past and seeing the statues of your former selves. So it is getting about the time where, you know, food and rest and shit like that until the next day where you have another 24 hours to kill.
What do you think, guys? Obsidian, Troll, or Windling?
See, I want you to
Patrol.
be saying this in character. Just, what do you think, guys? This, or this?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like pointing him.
Who should I bed
Mary-
tonight?
It's right, Mary fucker,
No,
Mary
no.
fucker, kill. Which
I
one?
was just gonna say. Well, which one is going to be the most snoo?
Well, if you do one to the Windling, I'm sure you're doing the other.
I said you have to marry the Obsidian Man because it's going to be the most difficult one to kill or fuck. So
Yeah,
probably
And marriage is supposed to be sexless from every joke I hear from a married man. So
Yep.
there you go.
the hardest one
Um,
to kill, and you
it's not so bad.
can't really F it because it doesn't have any orifices except for its mouth and ears, I guess.
You just make another one.
You know what? I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling troll right now.
Yeah. It's important to be able to understand the Sky Raiders and what they're saying to you before they murder you.
I want in on this
Basically.
because I got speak language through my other crap
Oh,
through the update.
okay.
And I'm thinking tonight as well, I will...
Did you get speak language as well?
Nope. I was just going to say I'm going to increase my Astral Sight rank with some XP, and that officially qualifies me for third circle.
Nice.
So at some point we're going to have to return to the ruins.
Are you all third circle now, or just
They
Grandar?
should be able to qualify at this point.
Yeah,
What's
I
required?
believe I
If I
can
qualify, you guys have to qualify because I'm behind on XP.
It's 5 things at 3,
6.
6. Oh yeah, I can do that.
The number of things always increases by 1 as well as the rank requirement. So
Yeah,
no,
I can do that.
5 at 2, 6 at 3, then it's going to be 8 at 4,
Yeah, I can do
etc.
that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, I want to find me. I'm going to go listen into a group of trolls.
Okay.
You should probably roll through your trainers on the way back to the ruins when we do get to that point.
Yes.
Or I could force you guys to take separate paths, so you spend 2 weeks apart and have to come up with storytelling reasons.
Solo episodes. Oh my gosh.
Spend
Doable
time just
if-
actually recording it.
Honestly.
But yes, okay. So you're looking for trolls. Roll your streetwise or your perceptions.
I think I put that in
Just
my.
don't roll it because goddamn, they're easy to spot.
Well, you're trying to find like where they hang out primarily, so you can get a good.
Actually,
I will attempt to help out, and I roll as a.
You're all about the same level. You know, there's a couple
Or
bars
12.
and
No, go ahead. I was going to say we
Oh.
literally got almost all the same number.
yeah.
I was gonna say I rolled a 6 on 2d8. How do you
Yeah.
like that?
How bad did you fuck that one up?
5
Oh, pretty
and a 1.
bad. Yeah.
An average roll and a terrible roll.
You actually got the same roll as Chris did, except he rolled a D8 and a D6.
That is correct.
That's actually kind of
Wow.
funny. Dakota's the only one who didn't roll a 5 and a 1.
You've just been doing the streetwise version. Yeah.
But okay.
Yes.
So
yes. So
you
anyway, yes.
notice there's several bars. Kaja's kind of looking and sees one of just scraying a little bit more. So he's like wondering if he should go hang out with his people or not. But you notice the bars are fairly well mixed. There are some that have a higher propensity of like one's race to another. So there's like the Windling bar. You see dwarves and some humans hanging around there, but it's
Woodley
mostly
Bard's in a
Windling.
tree in the park.
No, it's a very small door. That's why you don't see orcs and obsidian in there.
it's like that
I thought it
smoothie
was because you
stand.
had to be
in-
able to fly to get into it.
It's like that smoothie stand in Zootopia. It shoots stuff up a tube from like the hamsters.
No, that's where the obsidian.
That was
So-
fun.
But you notice there's like the human ones, et cetera, et cetera. You're able to notice the troll one, where it's like a lot of trolls. You see some orcs, you see humans. Humans are kind of just wandering everywhere
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
you know
let's go to the-
that's what we do.
That's what they do. Let's go to the troll bar, guys.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dude.
No, I'm imagining it's more of the Electric Six skate bar. You.
I'm gonna take you to a troll
Well,
bar.
Ironically, that tune I was singing was actually a gay bar joke.
Take
But I guess
to
you
the
haven't watched
troll
Police Academy
bar,
very much.
troll bar,
Not
troll
in the
bar.
past decade.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Those
all right.
movies is old.
So you get there, you notice there's people scattered around. You notice a large group of trolls kind of hanging out and just shouting stuff together.
Yes, they
Um,
do.
Okay, yeah. So here's what I want to do. I want to try and mill about for the requisite minute so I can learn troll, and then make my roll to speak troll. But I don't want to do it in a droll. I want to do it in proper.
Roll that troll.
Roll that troll and say skull, and then
Oh, scald.
yeah.
All right.
scald.
And Dakota, you said you were going to learn this language too, or did you want to learn a different language? I wondered.
Oh, that sounds perfectly fine.
I'm surprised Swordmaster has access to that one. But they do have some Christmas stuff, so why not?
Yeah, it makes sense if they're going to taunt somebody to taunt them in their own language.
It's true.
All right.
Absolutely.
So yes, you're standing there and I'm assuming. Okay, actually, I want to know how this goes. You hear them like sitting and chattering. Some start doing like a shanty song, singing in their language, being fairly loud. How do you approach this to stand around them for a minute without them just yelling at you in any other language?
Well, of course, I have to do something with my hands, so I'll get an ale,
Okay.
and I'll get one if all three of us are here. I'll get one for all of us, so we don't look weird. You know,
Okay.
we're live in the suburbs and we're gonna go and slum it or something. But
Oh my God, Becky, they don't have everything here.
how do they live like this?
We're
So
in the mojitos.
The bartender doesn't even know what a White Russian is.
what do you mean? What do you
The
mean?
dude
you don't
does
have
not abide with
appletini?
this.
So if they're singing a shanty song, this is something I being naturally rhythmic, I'm gonna be kind of like by them, listening to them sing, and just kind of
Or at least he likes to feel like he's naturally rhythmic, anyways.
yeah, but picking up the beat of what they're doing, and yeah, at least for the amount of time necessary for me to kind of try and pick up the language.
Okay. All right. I got something that I want to throw at you here in a second, but Dakota.
Yeah, good, because I'm gonna throw something right.
He starts singing along with the song. And he doesn't even know what he's saying yet.
All right. So Dakota, you
He's
said
be
you're
very
gonna
embarrassed for about 30 seconds.
you're gonna hang around them. So how do you go about this?
I've got the drink from Wayland. And knowing him, I know I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to kind of get in the, like, wall space between the two and just, like lean against it, drink, listening.
Okay. So you're trying to play it off as Mr. Cool against the wall there?
Listen, I could start screaming and I wouldn't draw more attention than he does.
No, here's a question. Are you wearing the
This is
magical
John
dance
Fair.
pants?
Oh,
But no, as you're about almost into the full minute, you notice one gets on the bar and starts dancing, and another one starts joining him up there and just going along, still singing and dancing to their shanties. And
Nice.
yeah, you can make your rolls for that, or you can make your dancing roll if you want to.
I'll do the language here because I got all right, and I'm gonna spend me a little bit of karma.
Okay.
It's a little
That's
known troll
that's
cultural shanty known as the Macarena.
oh Christ.
Hold on, I gotta find my karma die. I know I've got
Speak
it
a
here
the
now.
language. You do not speak a the language.
Oh, yeah, I really don't.
Oh,
Jesus.
even karma shed on you.
Oh, God.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Speak of the
What
language.
was the roll needed for this again?
Target number for troll is a 6.
Okay, so
2 minutes of dancing, you distracted yourself from studying.
Wayland, you picked it up as they're singing. You start noticing the rhythm, and you start realizing, hey, I actually know this song in Elvish. And it starts translating in your head, and you make the connections, and you the 13th warrior. Kaja is mostly confused by the inflections of everything. Just like, what the hell are they? Panties? What? Fish?
Wait,
What is going on with fish? What?
Is this Cantonese or Mandarin? I'm confused.
So yeah, you're not able to make that roll right now. But yes, but Wayland,
I like how you both got 1s on your karma die, though. That was
yeah,
pretty great.
that's lovely.
Yeah, no
But,
kidding.
but Wyland didn't need it.
Also love how you both rolled 1s in your freaking checks in general.
Yeah.
But all right, so what do you
We
do?
both did during our perceptions as well.
Okay, so here's hold on, I'm gonna find the spot here. Okay, I gotta back it up just a touch more.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna wait till they finish their song. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that this was probably kind of like a boisterous kind of thing.
Yes. Well, they're on
Alright.
the table dancing, so yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so
Poor table.
now if you want me to make a check on this before I do it, that's cool. I have any problem with that. But I'm gonna recall kind of either like a troll rhythmic kind of poem that I or a skywriter
Troll
you know,
slam poetry.
tribalish kind of poem that I know in my repertoire, and then as soon as that's done, I'm going to hop up on the nearest table and to this. But I'm going to give you the I'm going to kind of pick it up to where it's where I'll kind of started at. I'm good to go.
All right. I'm at 50 seconds in.
Correct, sir.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Okay.
So he's going to be like kind of stomping around the table as this is kind of get going, maybe throwing up just like a little bit of ambient magic with his entertainer talent.
I like
and I'll
it.
start into the chant.
Okay.
And then I'll be pointing at the part where they're answering back. I'll be like pointing to various trolls that I think might know this to see if they answer back.
You roll, a entertainer check or a performance check.
Yeah.
Is
That is catchy. Good find,
It's
sir.
actually, honestly, the whole album is pretty damn good. It's kind of weird, but it's good. I've listened
like
to the
it.
whole album. It's
Make sure that goes to the video description there, Sloan.
I'll try to
I'm gonna spend
remember.
a little karma on this baby. There we go. So I got a 9.
Okay, so you got a 9. That's okay. Yeah, you're able to pass into that, and at first they're a little hesitant because it's a tiny elf dude and
Yes.
up there dancing, and all of a sudden it's like they realize you're not fucking up the language. You're not just
They're all grinning because they expect like oh, watch yourself just completely fuck this up, and then
And-
just their
yeah.
jaws
They throw a
slowly
little-
drop as they hear
throw-
you getting it right.
I'll throw a little bit of guttural in my voice too when I do it.
You mean throw a little bit of guttural in? That's the language. You have to.
But
You
yes,
don't if it's not full of phlegm, you're doing it wrong.
but they start eventually following whenever you start pointing the dollar, that type of thing.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool scene, bro. I like it.
All right, but yes,
Cool.
you start getting them dancing and singing along. They're chanting all the time. Kaja's just what?
I'm gonna try and get at some point though when we get to like into the second verse here around the 250 mark. I'm gonna like order Kaja to come up on the table with me and try and like work him into the moves as well. Like basically like if he doesn't quite get it, I'm gonna show him because there's a dance that goes along with this poem.
And hey, the upside of the fact that even though Kaja failed to speak language roll, you can teach it to him anytime you want now.
That's very true.
You could retry it whenever. Actually, I don't know what the rules on it. He might have to increase his rank first, but either way, he doesn't have to find trolls anymore. Is what I'm saying. You're still grooving to the song, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. So, does Kaja, are you coming up on the table with me?
Yeah, sure. Do I have to roll like a dexterity thing for this? So I don't have dance or anything.
Sure, yes, I want to see that.
You know what? I think in the off on the sidelines, even Grigori has to appreciate something about on the primal level of this song. This is the kind of chant somebody might do while summoning spirits or something, you know?
Or
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
ritualistic murder.
Let's
Same thing.
go.
That's a form of summoning spirits. You're summoning it out of a living body.
Kaja jumps onto the table following your dancing, and actually takes it
Yeah.
very quickly and fluently.
He has no idea what anybody's saying in the song, but he's down with that dance.
He's
rhythm.
feeling the rhythm. He is feeling the beat. It is taking him away.
He doesn't need to know
Nice.
what anybody's saying. He's just swept away by that beat for sure.
Is
Yeah.
Grigory in the bar with us?
Yeah, I didn't really have anything else to do, so I followed along to see what you guys are up to, and
Well, I didn't
So
have
as
anything
soon
else
as
to do,
this-
so
As soon as
Yeah.
I know that Kaja's got the moves down, then I'll make like a quick point to him, to Kaja. We're gonna go and kind of like surround Grigory, and we'll grab a couple more ales, and then we'll go and the two of us will surround Grigory and get him moving as well.
what was that roll I had people are making for this?
Mine was dex.
Just it's Dex? Well, to see that we're doing the dance correctly. All right, ready? Get ready. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I was about to say let's get ready for fail, but then I tossed an 11.
Not bad, man.
Thank you,
Wow.
exploding D8s.
So one thing I'm surprised at is that first off, Grigori is actually jumping on the table to dance.
Ooh,
And
even
second of
better.
all, he outdid Kaja,
Yep.
which to everybody's shock, especially you two, probably.
Nice.
I told
But
you
yes.
there's something primal about this beat that just speaks to the spirit summoner somehow.
In fact,
Yeah.
weirdly enough, they're doing better dancing and everything than Wayland is because, well, they're not focusing on the singing.
That's true. Yeah, they don't have to worry about
Nope.
that part.
We don't even know if any of these sounds are actually words or not.
But
So
yes,
it could be just like that non-verbal throat singing stuff going on, you know. As far as we know, I mean, we don't know. We don't care.
So-
It sounds good.
Yeah, we'll just kind of like, we'll until the song naturally comes to an end or whatever. We'll keep doing this, and then
3 months
that-
later, still.
yeah, no kidding.
3 months later.
2 hours later. No, we'll I'll
I
go
can't
and
remember
I'll,
where that joke comes from anymore.
SpongeBob.
Really?
At least
Yep.
that's where I remember it being from. I'll
6
go, after
hours
the
later.
results-
Because I've
After
never
this is
watched
done,
that.
I'll buy my comrades another ale.
But yes, as it naturally winds down, you have at this point like them dancing along with you. You have some of the others. Everyone's kind of noticing you three on the bar though, because the trolls are kind of a, whatever. It's there. They dance all every night, but this time it's like, wait, 3 non-trolls are dancing a troll dance.
And not
Interesting.
fucking it all up
Yeah,
or hurting
Yeah.
themselves.
but yes,
Well, congratulations, everybody. We barged into a troll bar, made asses of ourselves, and didn't get murdered for it.
That's
Yeah,
yes.
I was expecting bar fight.
Yeah, been a good day.
No, you were expecting bar fight as soon as Grigori stepped on the table, you mean?
Oh no, I expected to fail that. That was
For yours, yeah. Yeah, but your dex is a lot better than mine, so
yeah.
it's the D12 versus the D8.
that's 2 steps.
Yeah.
But
Get
yes.
it? Steps, because we're dancing.
So, Wayland, do you know the language? Kaja, you cannot learn troll until you improve your speak language skill. But you can try to learn another language.
I can do that right now, but I don't think that works in canon.
I don't know what that means.
You can increase a skill right now.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
just try
you're gonna
again.
have- You do have to meditate for 8 hours, remember?
Yeah, that's why I said it probably wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Gonna say, if you have any other language, you can kind of wander bar to bar until you get one that works.
I can learn Windling, Dwarf. No, wait, everybody knows Dwarf.
Or you can wait till you increase your rank and then try troll again.
Oh, he's still got this one he can use
Remember-
up.
Because remember, Dakota, the number of ranks you have is the limit on how many extra languages you can learn. It's 1 extra language per rank.
So I got 2, so I'd be able to learn the rest of the languages basically, as long as I don't keep failing.
Well, and if you want to learn, if you want to learn like elf, I'll just start talking in elf for
I
a
learned
minute.
that. I learned that after the debacle at the tents, where I was just standing there confused eating.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
That's right.
That's why he bought speak language.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why I had 2, so I can learn 2 of the 3 other ones right now. If I
Am I gonna
update
have to
it.
pick this up now too, just so that the scholar in the party is the only one that's not confused?
Once we're done though, I'll the trolls that we're singing, I'll
Mhm.
just kind of I'll as we're getting ready to leave, I'll just go up to them and I'll give them a proper, hopefully proper trollish hey, thanks for the good music. Haven't been able to party like that in a while. Kind of goodbye, and and then we'll make our way out of there.
As you are leaving, you actually, right, what is this freaking thing? Again, stats.
Sure, leaving you accidentally offend a dragon. You're all dead.
We pissed off Mama Troll.
You're passing by some trolls as you leave, or actually a troll and an orc as you leave. Make perception checks to try and remember
as
face.
long as these trolls are named Marguerite, we should be okay.
Okay, you know this. Kaja is just trying to figure out how did I fuck up the language. Right.
All right, so I guess I don't have that. For some reason, I didn't put that in my little bottom row here. So hold on.
I noticed that the moccasin is falling the hell apart.
You have a moccasin?
Yeah, my slippers.
Very nice.
You have slippers? I thought Chris and I were the old men here.
Dude, slippers are fucking awesome. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Bug's got one with little pandas on it. But no. Okay, so yeah. Kaja is kind of in his own headspace.
Damn.
But Grigori and Wayland notice these two, the orc and troll walking in, to be very familiar. In fact, this is Stettin and Nokar
An orc and a troll walk into a bar.
from the airship.
Right.
Oh,
And the
shit.
dwarf didn't have to
Everybody hide.
I'm feeling pretty good, so I will greet them enthusiastically.
Huh? Oh, it's the
Stettin
little guys.
Nokar.
What's up?
Yeah. How are the two of you? This is a great place. We just got done drinking here. It's wonderful.
Just got done. We're here. Come on. And they start dragging you back in.
Hey, you
Next
know
round's
what?
on them.
Yeah, okay. You heard him. Next round's on you guys.
Yep. Now, here's the thing. Kaja didn't really notice them or greet them. Does he follow suit or does he just keep wandering?
He sits out in the middle of the street and looks around confused about why he's alone.
It's like 3 steps forward. Like, wait. I don't hear Wayland. I hear Wayland, and it's not singing. What's going on?
It's further away. What?
Like, what? Like, oh, okay. Hey.
He's like the party radar. If you lose track of the team, just move towards the sound of Wayland.
That was how I found him a couple of episodes ago.
Actually, that's exactly what he did.
That was after your training, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like, where the hell? Oh, there. Yeah. I hear it in the distance.
But it is his job, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't fault him for doing his job.
But yes. So they take you back in. You guys start drinking again. And at this
Yes.
point, make a toughness check.
Actually, Wyland, for some reason, he's gotten kind of in the mood. He's ready to. He wants to get lit. So
You're going to intentionally fail?
no, I'll still no, because I want to see how long I can last.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure is not going to be very long because I have a crappy ass toughness.
Are you getting lit, fam?
Okay, so far, Kaja is just bring it.
I drank feet liquor. I can take anything now.
All your training has made
many
you
feet-
strong.
How many feet have you drank?
Grigori is very, very sadly starting to go tipsy, but not as bad as Wayland, who took
He
2
called that
shots and fell on the ground.
Wow. When you
Nice.
typed that description and you really called that result,
Yeah, no kidding.
it's fake.
White girl drunk. Yeah.
I'm
Girl
so
group.
wasted.
Okay, I want to pick him up like he's Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's and just carry him around. I rolled a 9. Does that work?
Was this is a strange
Strength.
check to hold him up and just kind of. He's kind of flopping around. He's still making noises occasionally. You're gonna have to rig up a intensive wire system in a bar you don't go to regularly if you want to.
Just pick him up and put him in a chair. Right here, sit.
As he's sitting there, someone else comes up and picks him up and starts dancing with him.
Yeah, all right.
Perfect.
Have you seen that one before, Chris?
I have not, but I'm looking forward to watching it here
It's so
after,
good.
after we're done. But yes. Oh,
So
if somebody's dancing with me, excellent. I'm gonna get totally.
You drunkenly try to dance too, but you're just fucking up the dance.
So who's gonna wake up tomorrow with one snoo wound on their character sheet?
Well, you'd have to be charismatic to make that happen, so I doubt it's Grigori or Kaja. And the one charismatic, well, actually Kaja could.
Yeah.
He does have charisma.
Like 6'5", like step 7.
Oh, the only uncharismatic fuck is the
Guy covered in knives.
goth edgelord over here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Guy covered in knives and internal body armor.
Just don't start cutting yourself. Of course, I guess you technically have by getting the blood pebble armor. So
Yeah. I mean, it was technically somebody else cutting me, but I asked him to, so
All right.
counts.
it's
So-
the only way I can know I'm alive.
They stopped giving alcohol to Wayland.
Pain reminds me of life. Yeah, exactly.
They started noticing Grigori going down, so they kind of steal away his drink and pass it on to Kaja. You want to make another toughness
How long
check? Go
is it?
ahead.
By the way, how long has it been since the Crackbill fight?
A couple hours.
Okay, I can make a second recovery check then.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, there.
Oh, that's
Okay,
terrible.
I'm gonna farm of this.
See, that's part of the reason Gregoria went to
Yeah. And I'm good.
You're carving your fucking...
part of the reason I went along to the bar is I have to drink to get rid of the pain of all these wounds I've got.
Well, you're effectively very drunk and you don't care. Kaja is holding on and drinking with the very large troll who's just shooting back constantly.
Nice.
I don't understand a word he's saying, but I need to drink him under the table.
He starts spouting off stuff. I drank the cinnamon underneath the table. I'm pretty sure I can get it on you too. Just now the question is Waylon gonna try and be charismatic to the person swinging him around violently as a dance, or is he just going along with it?
Oh no, he's absolutely going to attempt to be charismatic with this person. He like Grigori says, basically, I've got one job and I've got to do it. So
Okay.
yes, I mean, if it is a female, whatever species / race they happen to be, he'll be quite flirty.
I was gonna say, did you want to make a perception check at like -2 steps? For being...
Gotta work on that interspecies macking skill.
Can you even
Minus-
tell if they're female?
Oh,
-2 steps?
valid question. They have the more elegantly curved muscles while they're punching you.
Yeah.
Gosh, I saw
Ooh,
one
wow.
official artwork that was really good, actually. Hang on.
You start focusing really hard, and they take it as you being flirty just because you're staring deeply at them. It is female. Oh, should I roll for the race though?
Is my intention to absolutely dance it up as much as possible, and if I feel myself about to hurl, I'll make sure I turn away.
Oh, it's like a windowing, isn't it?
No, it's an elf.
Pick his
Oh
ass up.
my gosh, it's an elf, huh?
Yep.
All right.
It's a bit stronger of an elf. Able to pick up your...
Snoo, snoo.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna attempt to I'm dancing and flirting. If so, whether that's entertainer, etiquette,
It's your
it wouldn't
call.
be oh geez. Which talent do I have as a
It's
higher rank?
how does... What does drunk Wyland try to use to hit on?
Drunk Wyland would probably would use entertainer, because he would what he probably would do he would get into some freestyle rap with some poetry to try and seduce her.
Remember, you haven't said anything. I think you still have a first impression chance.
I do have a first impression, so I'm gonna actually
Nice, you remembered.
Gosh, Dakota, you were.
He didn't remember, he got reminded.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Dakota remembered.
Yeah, I meant
I'm gonna
Dakota
use first
remembered.
impression. He knows my character better than I do.
He's been around for this crap.
He's got first impression too. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, let's first impression this. Is this also at a minus step, or what are we doing this as?
No, actually, you're drunk as hell, so that's your natural state of charisma.
There we
Wow.
go.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say it's
not
gonna
gonna
be up
switch.
higher because you're kind of, but yeah, that wins.
Nice.
The 10 wins. Okay, so yeah, how you start doing your jam poetry session?
Yes, I'll my freestyle
Uh,
poetry in
yeah.
attempt to seduce. So yeah, entertainer.
Yes.
And I think we will spend a little bit of karma on this.
Okay. Yeah. You slur a few words here and there, but it's one of those things of you're annoyingly charismatic, and you get a chuckle out of her.
You're so pretty.
Oh, that could be a
you a lot.
that could be an aspect somebody uses in Fate Accelerated. Annoyingly charismatic.
Oh god. But yes, so you're kind of dancing around, you're saying this stuff, the chick's giggling as you as she kind of just tosses you around in the dance. Because
Nice.
you're not able to get a good enough footing and your drunk ass white girl self.
Luckily, whenever you step on her toes, she doesn't feel it because she's wearing combat boots.
Yeah. Sweet.
What is
Steel
Grigori
toe.
like while drunk?
Um,
Is he sulking? Is he angry? Is he yelling at a
A little
wall?
different than usual because of the fact that he is still nursing his wounds. So he's trying to stay as still as possible after irritating his wounds by dancing and now getting drunk to feel better about it. So he's probably being even quieter than usual, and for a change, keeping his opinions to himself, which is unusual.
He's that guy who's trying to focus so hard at the bar not to let the world spin around him and knock him off this chair. That
Well, I
look,
don't think
right?
I rolled quite that low, but maybe
No,
like
no,
the
but-
beginning stages of that.
Yeah, but that's how you look. You just kind of don't move.
Yeah.
Move.
People probably think that's what I'm doing, when in reality, I'm trying very hard not to bleed. Just for reference, I do have 16 current damage and a wound.
Oh god.
Ooh, yeah.
That doesn't count the blood magic damage I have. I mean, actual combat damage.